Alright guys, it's that time again. Week 2 preview slash prediction video. The Eagles are playing in their home opener this week. They're facing the LA Rams. And yeah, let's not sugarcoat anything. Let's get right to it. Couple of key factors into winning this game. Number 1, stop Aaron Donald, okay? And this is a no-brainer. I mean, yes, Lane Johnson is back. That's the good news. He's expected to play this week. But he's still not 100%. He very well may struggle going up against Aaron Donald. Not to say that he's not going to be able to stop him, but he's going to lose a little bit of his edge going up against him because he's still recovering from this ankle injury. The surgery helped, of course. He said he's going to just try to get better every week. Hopefully just a week-by-week recovery. Obviously having him back, though, is huge after the freaking disaster of an O-line we had last week. Number 2, Carson Wentz cannot be afraid to throw the ball away. And this is a takeaway from last week's game. He was just randomly throwing the ball to receivers that were clearly shut down, and next thing you know, Washington was getting an interception. They were putting themselves right there on freaking 30. You know? Especially, you're going up against a corner of Jalen Ramsey, who just got a big-time paycheck, okay? He's the highest-paid corner in the league right now. Throwing to him, you gotta be smart. You gotta use your head. You gotta anticipate where he's gonna be. You gotta be cautious with him. You can't be afraid to throw the ball, but you gotta be careful. So if you see Deshaun or Rager or G Ward or somebody is on Ramsey and they're locked up, and you don't see another route for another guy, and you want to avoid the sack because Aaron Donald and Michael Brockers are coming at you, throw the ball away. We're not going to get pissed at you. I shouldn't say we're not going to get pissed. We're not going to get as pissed with you for throwing the ball away as you would throwing the ball 40 yards downfield and picking it off. So, there's that. As far as the defense goes, just keep being you guys. The defense had a very good game last week. The D-line was getting to Dwayne Haskins without any issues. And I can't see them having any difficulties getting to Jared Goff. The Rams' running game is kind of weak right now. Again, it's only week 2, so we'll see. The Marlon Brown guy looks pretty good. I haven't seen a whole lot of Cam Akers, so I think for now he's their number 2 guy. But our linebackers, they're on their A game right now. Nate Jerry played a pretty decent game last week. Our secondary has been 10,000 times better than it was the past couple of years. Slay, he's just doing Darius Slay things. He only limited McLaurin to 2 catches and 26 yards last week. I would expect him to be up against Cooper Kupp, as I see him being the Rams' number 1 guy. He could go up against Robert Woods a play or two. It just depends on who that outside guy is going to be for the Rams. Most likely, I think it's going to be Cooper Kupp. NRC is facing his former team too, former Ram. I think he's going to be against Woods and maybe Van Jefferson most of the time. And of course, there's a couple plays where he and Maddox will switch spots, and Maddox will cover, Van Jefferson, and then NRC's going to cover Woods, and then the vice versa, it'll swap. But I'm not too concerned about the receivers. Our secondary, they know what to do. Jalen Mills, he's been kind of quiet, but he's been, alright. He had a holding penalty on him last week, but I was expecting him to clean things up. He's already looking a lot better at that safety position, which I expected to happen. And of course, you got McLeod. And hopefully Kayvon Wallace can come out soon. I want to see what he can do. Obviously, Will Parks on IR. Stats. Let's see. First score, and then we'll do stats. I don't want to be biased, but I see this being a win for the Eagles. I mean, we are pissed from last week's loss. We gave up a 17-point lead to a team with no name that had the second overall pick in this year's draft and had 3 wins last season. That, as much of a crapshoot as Washington is, we still managed to give up the game to them. They scored 27 unanswered points in us. Carson Wentz played horrible. Doug Peterson made terrible calls. O-line was freaking atrocious. We are pissed from last week. We are going to go out there, and like we have the last 2 times we play the Rams, we are going to stomp them into the ground. This is our home opener. We cannot give up. We cannot let this team trample us. Plain and simple. No fans in the stands. I don't care. We have to win this game. I'm going to say Eagles 32, Rams 28, final score. I think, and Miles Sanders is back too. He'll have 1 rushing touchdown. Jalen Reagor's going to get his first TD. Deshaun Jackson's going to have a couple catches. Big catches. Dallas Goedert's going to have himself another great game, I think. Other than that, Wentz's stats, I'm going to say 21 out of 32 for 253 yards and 3 TDs. Possibly an interception. I don't know. Possibly an interception. Jared Goff, I see him going 15 out of 29 for 101 yards. Wait, hold up a second. No. I see him going 25 for 39 for 158 yards and 2 TDs. Correction, 3 TDs. Because I think Marlon Brown's gonna have at least 1 or 2. Other than that, there's not much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hopefully we get our victory. Hopefully we all use our heads this week and we all persevere. We rally together and we go out there and dominate. Let me know what you think. Is this going to be a win? Is this going to be a loss? Is the O-line going to be much better this week? Is Wentz going to have it together? Give me some feedback in the comments. Fly Eagles fly. Peace out.